I was pleased to observe yesterday that Remembrance Sunday went off without a hitch at the Cenotaph, in London at least. You had all that stuff in the mainstream media about potential trouble coming. Well, it didn't happen, did it? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me again. One thing that I do want to discuss with you is what happened afterwards. There's been an awful lot of political brinkmanship over who could lay a wreath and who couldn't. Namely this guy, Nigel Farage. He was basically snubbed. He was, as he said, banned from laying a wreath. Do you know that there was somebody else or something else that was never included in the wreath laying ceremony at the Cenotaph yesterday? If you hang on till the end of the video, I'll tell you who they were. And I think that's a little bit more important than Nigel Farage. There's been an awful lot of political brinkmanship over the last 24 hours, and to be quite honest, it makes two things happen. You look rather silly, and it pisses over the memory of our glorious war dead. Pack it up, all of you. You know, you had this tweet from Nigel saying we're banned from laying a wreath, quickly followed up by this one that Richard Tice put out. And this morning you had the likes of the Anna Soubries saying, you know, blah 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 blah, yakety yakety yakety. The rules are the rules. You know, before I come to the rules, let me tell you, I'm just a normal guy, just like you. I just want to give you my opinion about what's going on. If you share that view, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the like button on this video. So why was Farage snubbed? Well, parliamentary rules say that you have to have a minimum of 6 MPs within your party to qualify you to lay a wreath at the Cenotaph. That's what they're hiding behind. The problem is, of course, there was a party there who had 5 MPs and didn't get as many votes as Reform, and they were allowed to lay a wreath. So I think it was nothing more than a political snub. That's it at the end of the day, no more, no less. And the way they're all carrying on this morning is completely and utterly disgusting and really insults the memory of our glorious war dead. I don't know what you think, leave a comment. Well, as I said at the beginning of the video, somebody got left out, or a thing got left out, which is a little bit more consequential than MP with a battered ego, or whatever you want to call it. It's these, the Chagos Islands. Yes, we've seen the controversy over the Chagos Islands in the news. I don't think Donald Trump's very happy with Starmer for giving them away either. And they were excluded, not invited. You've got loads of overseas territories that get invited every year to lay a wreath at the Cenotaph, and they were excluded. And if you do the history, look at the history, they played quite an important part in the Second World War. So why didn't they get included? You tell me. Thank you very much, everybody. If you know, you need to look at these, really, and it tells you a lot more about what's going on with the mainstream media and how they twist and mess around with the truth. Thank you very much. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.